We were very influenced, like we knew all about Carnaby Street and, it was all swing in London, wasn't it, at that time, and Bieber and of course Twiggy came along, which really put a damper on things because I could never ever be a Twiggy. I never got as far as hot pants. I never thought my legs were good enough. We wore a lot of dresses then, more than I do today. That gradually got to be hot pants because they got too short. And I can always remember if you needed to have something dry cleaned, they used to dry clean it by the inch. They used to measure it, and which I thought was funny. There's two here in Mallorca, 1968. One is me. It's on the steps of the cathedral there. At the time, I thought the shortness of that dress was actually quite risque, but compared to what they wear today, it's not. Because we didn't have these lovely stretchy materials that they have today. And also the other thing that disappeared, because when I was growing up it was always stockings and suspenders. They totally disappeared, which I thought was magical. And the most uncomfortable things to wear from a personal point of view. And then the other one is just, I think actually that's shorts. I don't think that's a dress, it's shorts. This picture here, there's three of us. There's myself and another couple, because I was on holiday with my boyfriend. It was another couple that we met at the resort. I'm wearing shorts and a top, and I know someone had to actually talk me into wearing the shorts because I thought I was too fat. Oh, and then this, I don't know why I chose this one. Oh, this is also Mallorca in '73, and that's just me in a swimsuit. This blue swimsuit, which I thought was quite sexy at the time because it fastened up the front with like a lace. This one is in Paris in '69. This one I remember really well. This one's quite short actually, and it had long sleeves. It was cotton material. I made it myself, and it was polka dots. And I absolutely loved this dress. I wore it to death. It didn't take that long to make, I don't think, because it's quite a simple design, sort of what we call them back then a shift, like a shift dress. And the sleeves were sort of like slightly bell-shaped sleeves. I can remember the material probably came off our local market, because where I lived we had, they had two markets, and back then they were really, really good markets. Yes, I really liked that dress. It was lovely. I just get into my head, I either saw some material I liked, and so I thought, right, I'll go and make another dress, or I got into my head I needed something else to wear, so I go and seek out the pattern first. Because one of the towns near us, Stourbridge, they had quite a good selection of pattern books, and you would just sit there quite quietly and look through until something caught your eye, or sometimes you might have in mind sometimes, what you wanted to make. And then there's another one outside the Sacré-Cœur. I know it was a blue leather jacket I had on, which is something I'd wanted for a long, long time. Don't ask me why, but I did. And I finally got one. Both of these, they're in Paris, '69. Again, just with the same leather jacket on, sat on a bench somewhere in gay Paris. I do still sew, although I don't make my own clothes, but I do a lot of patchwork and quilting, and I still knit. And I can always remember it was on an old treadle machine that my mum had. That's how I learnt to sew. I used to spend hours on that. Yeah.